Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Check. Checking 1 2. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to lovely arena in Apple Valley, Minnesota, with a South Suburban Conference showdown between the Apple Valley Eagles and your Eagan Wildcats. This is the last regular season game. After tonight's game, or today's game, we will be waiting for seating selections on Sunday, and sections start next week. Jeff Burgum here with my esteemed colleague in crime, Mr. Thomas the Big M Manzella. This should be a good one, Thomas. And again, both teams really looking for that victory that's eluded them in the last couple games.
Yeah, Jeff, a big game for both teams. Last game going into the seeding meetings tomorrow. So you like to end up with a big win.
Yeah, and again, you and I talked about this game ahead of time, and if you were to ask us, what do we think is going to happen today? My honest answer is I have no idea.
No idea. I would agree 100% with that.
So again, nice packed arena here at lovely. What is it? What is the arena name here? It's Apple Valley East Apple Valley High School Arena. So we're at the Valley High School Arena, and again, big crowd on hand here. It's senior day for Apple Valley.
Yeah, a little unusual to have your last game of the season be senior night, but sometimes that's just the way it works in the schedule. But it is a packed. Look around, Jeff. It is packed in here.
It's a packed, and it's a fun atmosphere. It'll be fun for the kids. They better get used to it now. Sections next week, Tom, they get to be full.
Well, it's basically playoffs now, right? So. And, the way it's kind of looking and shaping up, big game in the sense that will we get a home game or not? This game could actually have an impact.
And I didn't know we had any shot at a home game yet, and it sounds like we may have a shot at a home game.
We do. I think the way it's kind of shaping up, I think if you look at it, it's probably Burnsville who will end up playing, and it will be either a home game or a road game. So.
And I heard walking in there that it looks like it could be Apple Valley that we're playing.
No, Burnsville.
Okay, good.
Burnsville.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're going to really hit Apple Valley just the way it looks. It looks like it's probably going to be a Burnsville game, and whether it will be at Burnsville or at Eagan. So.
Well, here's a nice idea. Why not? It'd be nice to kind of take care of business on the ice and maybe get that big W.
It's really hard, Jeff, to go into the seeding meeting when you haven't won in 5 or 6 games. I don't know what are we. I know we've got a tie in there, but we've had what?
I blocked it out. I blocked it out mentally. It's been a number of games that ties and some losses and.
I mean, the good thing we have is we do have some significant wins, significant ties against some good teams, but we also have the other side where we've had some questionable losses.
You chose that term very nicely.
Yeah, I had to think for, say positive for a second when I said that, so.
Well, again, Thomas, the key for today is to keep the positivity. Hopefully the boys' moods are good. They're ready for the game. They got to show up. Again, we've said it all year. You play your game, move your feet, move the puck, play physical, and we're hard to keep up with.
Yeah, and even if you look at the games that we've lost recently, it's not the whole game. It seems like it's been a period.
Or half of a period or something to get down right.
Where all of a sudden it's like, what just happened, right?
So the Apple Valley is introducing their entire team as senior day here at the Apple Valley Arena.
They have a lot of seniors. I think there's 12 or 13 seniors, so big night for them. I was just talking to a couple grandparents here. They're very happy to be here and see. Obviously not rooting for the Eagan Wildcats tonight.
So now we'll proceed with the national anthem and soon be underway. Oh, here we go, Thomas. Again, big game for both teams. Both teams looking for that elusive victory that has been kind of evading them over the last few games. So again, it will be a key for Eagan to start quickly. Boy, move your feet, put some pressure on Apple Valley, and get that first goal. It seems like, Thomas, the last 4 or 5 games we've been kind of clawing from behind.
Yeah, we've had a lot during the season of comebacks. The good thing is there should be confidence because we've had a lot of comeback wins this season. But like we said, it seems like there's periods where we just kind of fall asleep a little bit. And so I know the coaching staff has been kind of miffed about why that's happening. I know they've tried a whole bunch of team bonding things this week. I know they went to a Timberwolves game and I think went to or doing a bowling event, whatever. They're trying to
bowling on Monday. So again, you give the coaches credit. You know, they've been trying different things. They really have been trying to do whatever they can do to kind of push the buttons to these players. But it gets down to the guys on the ice.
The guys on the ice have to solve it, right? And go the whole game because there's nobody in this conference that's going to be an easy game.
Right.
So you can't take a period off.
And we learned that all year. I mean, the South Suburban Conference is loaded again. But if you can get yourself a victory here and kind of get in the section with a little bit of momentum, this team can go as far as they want to go.
Yeah, like we said, they've had some really big wins this year. So here we go.
Puck picked off now, draw control by Eagan, hammered in now by Drew Wilson. Wilson now giving shade. It looks like we have Wilson, Sherrick, and Johnny Meyer together. That's a new combination with Mason out there. Mason's shot goes right with Dolney on points. Brendan Toussaint in the net. Here comes Apple Valley. Valley now will dump it in. Nice force there by Dolney. Puck behind the net, chased by Jack Mason. He'll drop it off for Eli Dolney. Dolney now. He stands on the puck, gets picked up, but recovers nicely. Here comes the Wildcats. Back to Drew Wilson. Now Wilson's got some time. Shot, just goes wide. Nice blistering slap shot just outside the reach there. Puck picked off. Here comes Apple Valley. And being chased now by Burgum. Picked off. Here comes Michael Beneke. Beneke's got some time. Michael Beneke. Others it now. Here comes Apple Valley. And Max Meekin giving chase. Max Meekin, he's got some time. Max Meekin. Puck is picked off. Back now to Matthew Burgum. Burgum now covering the boards now to Parker Swanson. Parker will flip up nicely over to Henry Reif. Reif gets hit from behind. And puck is now back over to Burgum. To Meekin. And that gets dumped in. And that'll be icing just off the skate. So face-off will be in to the...
So, Jeff, what do we have here on this line? We've had Reif. That line, they're going off, I know, but it was Reif, Beneke, and Parker Swanson.
Yeah, so another combination here. We've got Poplinski, Randall, and Pearson is a new combination.
Pearson's a new combination.
Yeah, and we've got Kaluski and, looks like Kaluski and Dolney out there for the Cats. Draw control now by Valley. Cross ice, he got some room. Deflection, that was a deflection right on the stick. In the front, sitting there. Oh, that was a dangerous attempt there. Two pucks just kind of sitting there, just no one on them. And then, fortunately for the Wildcats, they never got a really good shot off by Apple Valley.
Yeah, luckily it rolled off one of the Apple Valley guys' sticks. Otherwise, it could have had a nice shot on goal right there.
So I'm not sure there's any official shots on goal yet.
No, I don't think that really counted because the net was off.
Poplinski now gets it now. Isaac Kaluski tries to center it. That pass gets picked off. Here comes out there and dumping in the zone again. Giving chase now is Dolney and Kaluski. Goes to the corner. William Randall. Randall gave it at the point. Blocked now by Pearson. And Cole Poplinski. Poplinski now. And he'll chip it in low. Giving chase is Poplinski and Pearson. And here comes Apple Valley. In the zone, they'll dump it in. And Mason now out there with Meekin. And Jack Mason now is getting tied up. Got two Valley players on him. Nice job by Mason to control that puck. Gives it to Keegan Johnson. Now Max Meekin. Here comes Meekin. Nice pass over to Johnny Meyer. Meyer's got some time. Meyer flips it over to Keegan Johnson. Keegan Johnson will get it in low. Johnson out, back to Sherrick. Oh boy, he had Myers there, but they couldn't connect. Good attempt by Johnson to get that puck to the slot. And Mason now, Jack Mason now flips it over to Myers. He gets drilled heavy. And Johnny Myers in his own. Myers now gets that puck. And that deflected just wide. And puck now controlled by Johnny Myers. Myers shot, whistle, and a save.
Off deep in their zone. Got their junior goaltender in tonight. Apple Valley goaltenders faced a lot of shots this season, so I think he's a lot of rubber during the year.
Draw controlled by Eagan. Shot on net, good save. Back to Doley again, shot. Oh, that just goes wide. And pressure now being applied by the Wildcats. Good forecheck pressure. Beneke's out there with Rife. And Doley now. Shot just in the corner. Rebound. And here comes Apple Valley. And they pick him out nicely.
We got a penalty coming here, Jeff. A hook on us. Unfortunately, we're going to start here shorthanded. So, a big penalty kill right out of the gate, Jeff.
And I'm not sure everybody saw that hook. It wasn't really a hook. It was like the only player did a nice job with the body.
If he didn't do anything, it would have been a breakaway. And
well, they had. Tight, I mean, right? Bergam and Doley closed the gap, so it's just like,
Well, the fun again. It was the back referee that called it too.
Here comes a 2-on-1 break. Shorthanded goal. Shorthanded attempt. Oh, nice defensive play by. Off the skate. That could have been dangerous again. Thomas again. This. Sherrick and Myers are just so dangerous on the penalty kill. They get a lot of offensive opportunities out there killing penalties.
Yeah, you really got to watch them because they are definitely looking for a transition.
Nice job here by Meekin to get that off. And they'll switch up now. So you got Keegan Johnson with Popinski, Kaluski, and Bergam on the points. And here comes Matthew Bergam now. Flips it over. Johnson can't get it. Tied up in the corner. They're working hard out of the corner now. Still digging. That stays in. Can't get it out. Corner.
Shot and goal.
That was a tough angle. That was a...
Yeah, Robert Losby, a sophomore defenseman. I believe he's going to get credit for that tough angle shot. And here we go, Jeff. Uphill battle once again.
Draw control now by Valley. They'll dump it in. Max Meekin now giving chase. Meekin now gets the corner. Valley now picking it up. Apple Valley. Puck is picked off. Goes to the corner behind the net.
Look out.
Oh, that was a dangerous play there. That was a opportunity by Apple Valley now in high slot. And Max Meekin, he'll center it now. It gets hammered in the zone. And Ethan Pearson. Pearson now with it. He's got some time. Ethan Pearson's got a lot of room. That's going to be an icing.
Yeah, Jeff, and that's not, I would say more concerning than the goal was the response shift after the goal. We looked flat-footed, and again, you just see the team, you almost see the air get let out of them after that goal, and we just got to respond. I mean, it's a confidence thing that's happened the last few games.
Well,
right?
and again, that's a goal earlier that doesn't go in. I mean, that was a tough angle goal. I mean, it wasn't a high slot right on the top. I mean, it was a...
No, but to that point, you got to respond, right?
You have to respond, absolutely. Puck in the corner. Pressure being applied by Eagan behind the net. Nice job there by Kalusi to keep that puck in the zone. And puck in the corner. Back to Mikla. Mikla can't. No, he feathers it to Reif. Shot. Good save by Reif. Loses an edge. Like that was Parker Swanson. Mikla now. Mikla. He gets tied up. And Swanson now to Jonah Mikla. Jonah Mikla gets tied up.
Ooh.
That could have been a potential.
He's lucky he didn't get a penalty there.
And it gets dumped in deep, giving chase. Now Jonah Mikla. And Mikla now gets taken out behind the net. Centering no one home. And that puck is blocked, goes in the corner. And Keegan Johnson now in the corner gives it over to Mikla. He's got some time. Jonah Mikla will flip it. Gets out of the zone, but pressured now by Valley. They're going to dump it in. Can't do so. Here comes Johnny Myers. Myers now flip it in. And centering all the way down here is Apple Valley in the zone. They'll be offside. They're going to touch up. And Keegan Johnson. Now with the puck. Johnson's shot gets in the netting and out of play.
I misspoke earlier, Jeff. The goalie is a senior. It's Lucky Bolden, if you remember him from
Lucky
earlier.
Bolden from the visit to Eagan.
Love the Lucky for a goalie. It's a great goalie name.
Puck is to Mason now. Mason to Dolney. Shot goes wide. Does not get to the net. We've got Wilson with now Cullen Myers out now. We got looks like Wilson, Cullen Meyer, and Cole Gibson out there for the Wildcats. New line combination, their first shift of the game. Gibson and Meyer. Here comes Valley. Nice play by Jack Mason to pick that up. Jack Mason will dump it in. And here comes the Wildcats putting on pressure. And Mika now, he gets dumped in.
To be icing, Jeff.
On the icing.
It's a little bit of a response. A couple good shifts there. Pressure in their zone.
Yeah, it just seems like it's just not been, it's just not been easy in the whole year. But I mean, it's just been one bad bounce here or there, and this and that, and all of a sudden you find yourselves down 1-0, 2-0, 1. It's just, again, your comment, Thomas. How do you respond?
Yeah, it's been our response has been what's been concerning, is we go flat for 10 minutes instead of coming right back, right?
And here's a pickoff there by Apple Valley. Now Kaluski, Isaac Kaluski. That gets picked off. Now pressure being applied by Apple Valley. Gets it to William Randall. Randall's got some time. Can't feather it through. Apple Valley now with the puck. And they're going to send it down behind their net. Valley again now in the corner. Here they come now back to Kaluski. Isaac Kaluski. Kaluski now looking to get that puck deep. He does a nice job to get that puck in the zone. There'll be a change now. Long change picked off there by Eagan. Nice forecheck. Pressure backhand. Oh, goes just wide. To Reif. Now Reif. Oh, that was a good one-time opportunity. Gets out of the zone. Dolney now with it. Eli Dolney that loses it. Now goes in the zone. And Dolney now, nice job. Just misses that pass. And you know what, Thomas? We have an icing, and again, we talked about this, and you like the idea, like the breakout attempt, but again, you got to be leery about these faceoffs in your own zone.
Yeah, we've had a definite, especially the last 10 games, faceoffs just deep in our zone. We've definitely been in favor of the other teams. So,
and draw control by Apple Valley. Shot
and there's the chance, right? And that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Control by Valley in the Eagan zone. Centering pass going on. Here goes Johnny Meyer. Johnny Myers. Myers now has Sherrick. Nick Sherrick. Nick Sherrick got some time. Nick Sherrick. Oh, shoots it over the net. What a nice play by Johnny Myers. Defeats Sherrick. Had a partial breakaway. Just shot that over the net.
Yeah, I don't know how Myers got that there, but it was
here's a potential 3-on-1.
Nice play on the, was it Sherrick on the back check, broke that up. 3-on-1.
Boy, 3-on-1 there, and that's a tough one. You don't want to be giving up 2-on-1, let alone 3-on-1.
No, but it's a good back check by Sherrick there, tied up the guy that ended up getting the pass that would have had the opportunity. So nice hustle by Sherrick to really break that up.
And again, Nick Sherrick is the one that had that almost potential breakaway, so good hustle all the way down.
So. He's down the other end with the going end to end.
And here comes Eagan. Michael Beneke. Beneke now. Beneke. That's in the netting.
And that's the thing, Jeff. You hope that kind of modeling. I mean, Sherrick's done it all year, so. But just that modeling of he's down, he doesn't pout, put his head down after he doesn't score. He's all the way back and breaking up the play on the next, right?
Yeah, great job by Sheet. He's been a role model all year, like to your point. Just good hustle. And Burgum. Shot. Oh, it's another shot and just got through. Just missed at the last.
Nice chance by Burgum. Low
shot there. Beneke now. Parker Swanson.
Nice play by Swanson. There.
And here comes Valley. They're going to dump it in. Nice hustle there by Meekin and Burgum covering up. Beneke now gets tied up. And Matthew Burgum. Here comes Matthew. Matthew Burgum takes it up. Matthew Burgum. Shot. Oh, what a shot. Rebound. Well, that was a dangerous shot there, Tom. That was a quick release. Yeah, blocker save.
Unfortunately, we were in a line change, and so there wasn't a lot of support. Smart move, took a nice shot. Good blocker save by Lucky.
Puck at center ice. Nice job there by Dolney. Picked off. Now here comes Cullen Meyer. Long pass. Gets through. And icing.
The last few shifts, Jeff, we've had some good chances here. So we need to keep up that pressure. Good chances. Nice shot by Burgum there. Like I said, he didn't have a lot of help because we were in a line change and he had to put a nice shot on goal.
Puck control now by Apple Valley. Now here picked off. Here comes Cullen Meyer. Cullen Meyer's got some room. Cullen Meyer. Shot goes way wide. And picked off by Valley. Now here comes Apple Valley. It'll be chipped out. Back to Kaluski. Now Kaluski with it. Mikla will feed it to the wing. The Meyer out of his, kind of got caught up in his skates. Now it's hammered back in the Eagan zone. Kaluski now can't get that to Wilson on time. He was open partially. Their D stepped up nice to break that up. Nice job there by Kaluski, but here comes Apple Valley. They got some numbers. And nice job there by Toussaint to come out and take away the angle. So now we come back with, we got Pearson, Popinski, and Randall line combination. And it's hammered back though, giving chases Eli Dolney. Dolney now with the puck. Eli Dolney. But there's another to Popinski. Cole Popinski. Popinski now to Randall. William Randall with the puck. Randall can't do anything with it. Back to point. Dolney shot way wide. Goes in the corner. Oh, nice little shot there by Randall on net. That'll be a save.
Never a bad thing to just put it on net. Didn't have a lot to do with it, so he just put a kind of a bouncer, flutter, knuckleball on net. Just
under 4 minutes to go in period one. Eagan down 1-0. Shots on goal now mounting for the Wildcats. But again, we've said all year, Thomas, shots on goal
hasn't been our problem.
Has not been an issue. That gets deflected, blocked. Here comes Apple Valley. They'll chip it in. Nice job by Dorner being offside. They don't raise the arm. That was a delayed offside by about 10 feet. No arm goes up. And here comes Apple Valley. That's going to be an icing.
So again, Jeff, the momentum's definitely going with Eagan right now.
It took a while to kind of reset, but now the pressure's kind of been mounting. Again, some good shots on net. And again, boy, it'd be sure nice to get one here before the end of the first period.
It would be just to get some jump back in the step, right?
Shot, Meekin now back to Sherrick. Now here comes Apple Valley. And giving a chase now is Burgum. Matthew Burgum. He'll flip it to Max Meekin. Here comes Eagan. Max Meekin now is picked off. And then they'll dump it in. And Jack Mason now with the puck behind the net. Jack Mason. Nice pass to Johnny Myers. Good breakout pass. Here comes the Wildcats. They got some time in space. Really kind of taking control of the game right now as far as controlling the puck. Good passing. But again, still down 1-0. Centering pass just got out of the reach there.
Just out of the reach of Myers there. A step up by Mason.
Here's the break. Here comes Keegan Johnson. He's got Sherrick. Nick Sherrick scores!
Beautiful play.
Talked about that. You saw that. Beautiful play by Keegan Johnson. Found Sherrick breaking. You kind of saw that out of the corner of his eye. Hit that top shelf.
Let's hope they give Mason an assist there because he's the one that stepped up and did that right at center ice. It was a smart heads-up play to center ice, which started the whole play. So
a great play by Jack Mason to get that feed up there, and again, nice heads up by Keegan Johnson to kind of see Sherrick out of the corner of his eye. Saw Sherrick breaking it all alone, and a great job by Nick Sherrick to finish the play. So a big goal here for the Wildcats. They tie this one up one apiece.
2:30 to go, and like we were just talking about it. Get the momentum and you get rewarded for it. That's been the thing that's been tough. We haven't been getting rewarded for those.
Centering pass, no one home, back to the point. Mikla now keeps it in. Jordan Mikla, the net must be off the mooring.
And again, there's still 2:18 to go here, Jeff. Keep piling it on, right? Let's get that second goal. That's the thing that's been missing, right? Because when we've had the momentum, just keep it going.
Draw control by Eagan. Here comes Apple Valley. And nice back check pressure by Reif there to kind of break that up. And Valley now with the puck. They got some numbers. Valley. Oh, that was a dangerous play too. They had two breakings, Thomas, in the slot. Fortunately, I think it was Kaluski took away that passing lane and forced that bad angle shot. But great job by Kaluski to really help out there.
Jeff, I don't know what you saw after the play there. Two guys punching each other. The referee just kind of skated away like, oh, whatever.
That's senior day.
They were just sitting there hitting each other and nobody cared.
That's senior day. Here comes Beneke. Michael Beneke will flip it up.
No,
not sure what is that?
Icing, I think. I don't know what I think it was icing maybe. Face-off's going to be in our zone. I know that. There were two hits. Two guys were down on the ice, and I don't really know what happened, but it's in our zone for a face-off.
In the netting.
Again, Jeff, they're getting that quick shot right off the face-off. That's like the third time we've seen that. It's always dangerous.
Well, again, we talk. It's just it's a broken record, but these face-offs just mount in your zone, and anything's going to happen. It's normally not good.
Wow.
And puck control by Apple Valley. They're going to feather it. Back to Popinski. Here it comes. William Randall's got time. William Randall.
Oh, saved by Lucky.
Oh, there's a shot from behind. No call.
Another shot by Randall.
Puck in the corner behind the net. Good pressure being applied by Eagan now. Again, Mason now gets hit hard. Here comes Valley now. They got some numbers. And now Johnny Myers. Myers to Dolney. Dolney now. Nice play to Myers. Here comes Johnny Myers with speed. Johnny Myers in the zone. Myers! Shot. Boy, a lot more chances now.
Boy, I'll tell you, nobody picked him up. Myers was going 100 miles an hour, and they let him get a really dangerous opportunity. No one picked him up coming through the zone. And there's two chances, Jeff, there. If you look at Randall had the goalie beat, but just couldn't get it over his leg pad.
Couldn't get the shot off, right? Correct.
So, but nice move.
Shots on goal, Thomas again mounting 11-5 in favor of Eagan. Eagan's just tied it up recently. We're at 1-1 here, midway or latter parts of the first period. Sheriff's got time. Oh, nice. That was a little low shot there. Could have been dangerous.
Yeah, he saw that traffic and just threw it in there.
And here comes the Apple Valley. Nice job there by Dolan to step up. Blocks that off the point. And Keegan Johnson tries to flip that all the way. Got that to Myers. Oh, he had Sherrick breaking. Just couldn't get it to him. Good opportunity. Keegan Johnson again.
Another great pass by Meyer again.
Back in the point now, Sherrick. And that'll take care of period one.
I'll tell you, the Myers and Sherrick, the last few minutes, they were on fire.
Yeah, they really took control.
Really good opportunities.
They control the offensive zone. Again, nice bounce back by the Wildcats. And again, that was just that first goal he gave up. It was just
flatten the team out.
Right? Yep, flatten it out. And again, it wasn't a breakdown in the zone. They were killing the power play. They give up the goal, but now they battle back and they find themselves in a 1-1 game. Really out shooting the Eagles.
The second half of that period
12-5. It really kind of took it over. But again, as we know, that doesn't mean anything. You got to put the pucks in the net.
Yeah. Well, and their goaltender Lucky playing a good game so far. Made some nice saves, and we're ready for intermission.
So we appreciate you watching and listening here on the World Wide Web of Eagan Wildcat Hockey. Again, Jeff Burgum, Thomas Manzella. We'll be back to the start of the second period where we're at a tie game 1-1, Eagan and Apple Valley. And good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome back to the lovely Apple Valley Arena in Apple Valley, Minnesota, where we are all tied here with your Eagan Wildcats taking on the Eagles of Apple Valley. Jeff Bergam and Thomas Manzella coming to you live here in this classic South Suburban Conference final game of the season. And tomorrow's sections will be determined as far as seedings go for Section 3AA. And then section play will start next week. So this is a big game for both teams, as both teams are kind of fighting for that section, the higher section seed, and hoping to get a home playoff game for that quarterfinal game. So again, very critical game for both Eagan and Apple Valley. So we'll start here, the second period all tied at 1. Shots on goal 12-5 in favor of your Eagan Wildcats. They've had the better of the play the last part of that first period. So it'll be important for them to kind of start out quick and continue with that momentum. Face-off controlled by Eagan. Dolan will flip it out to center ice. Now controlled by Valley. They'll flip it to center ice, and they'll dump it in. And giving chase is Keegan Johnson. Keegan Johnson with some time. They'll flip it out all the way to Sherrick, but missed him. Got behind Sherrick, and now puck it at center ice. Or in the zone now for Dolan. He'll flip to center. Controlled by Apple Valley. They'll touch it in. The wave off ice net was on net. And Mason now all the way to Nick Sherrick. Sherrick's got some time in the space. Sherrick now hits his zone. Meyer's got room. Johnny Meyer. Meyer's backhand. Oh, it just goes over the net. And behind the net, Keegan Johnson now back to Dolney. Dolney at the point. Drops it off to Keegan Johnson over to Jack Mason. Jack Mason shot. Got this blocked. And here comes Apple Valley. They got some numbers. And Nick Sherrick back check. Nice job by Sherrick to back check to play defense. Good hustle by Sherrick. Apple Valley now behind the net with the puck. In the zone of Eagan. They'll cycle it down low. Try to get a play set up. Now back to help out is Sherrick now. And Keegan Johnson now with the puck. Though Valley now will control. And over the shot there behind. No call. That could be there's going to be a cross check. And this will be a power play now coming up here for Eagan. So first of the game now for either team. And we're going to start out now the power play in here with Randall, Popinski, Bergam, Mason, and Reif. Draw control now by Eagan. They'll pick off now back to Reif. Reif now back at the point. Henry Reif. Henry Reif looking. Henry Reif looking. He'll set it up. Oh, that gets picked off. It kept in the zone. And now it's out. And Mason now. Bergam to Mason. Here comes Jack Mason. Jack Mason. Jack Mason now wants to set it up. Kept in the zone partially by Henry Reif. And back to Bergam. Bergam now. And Randall. Randall. Here comes William Randall. And they're going to dump it in to change there. Picked off. Kept in by Keegan Johnson. Now here comes Apple Valley. Oh, jump there by Johnson.
Big hit by Keegan there.
And here comes Eagan out of their zone. Max Meekin. Back to Nick Sherrick. He'll dump it in low. And Keegan Johnson now helping out. Loses the puck. Here comes Apple Valley. Short-handed. And they'll feather it down low. Off the bench. Shot. Doesn't get to Toussaint. And here comes Eagan. Johnny Myers. Myers now. Center ice. Gets it in the zone. And keeps it out of the zone. Here comes Apple Valley. It's a 2-on-1. Shot. Nice job there by Sherrick to block that. Boy, again, Nick Sherrick, offensively and defense, he's like all over. What a play by Nick Sherrick to block that potential offensive threats by Apple Valley.
Again, Sherrick's not even a defenseman, but he put perfectly like he plays defense all the time.
Like a seasoned defense, blocked the shot. Puck kept in by Nick Sherrick, speaking of the devil. Back to Dolney. Dolney, that shot just goes over the net. He had some time. Here comes Apple Valley. At the center, shot. Oh, that was a good save by Toussaint. Shoulder up high. That was dangerous.
Yeah, that was labeled for the corner there. Nice when you have those big shoulders get in the way. Helps to be 6 foot tall too.
Helps. It helps. That height helps a little bit. So what we got up there? We got Rife out there with Parker Swanson and Michael Beneke, with Kaluski and Jonah Mikla at the point. And Mikla will dump it in. They'll be delayed offside. Eagan will touch up. Here it comes. Oh, that's a dangerous pass there by Valley. Almost picked off there by Parker Swanson. Here comes Apple Valley. They got some space in their own zone. Kaluski now to Swanson. He'll get out of the zone nicely. Chip at the center ice. And Henry Rife now putting some pressure on. And here comes Apple Valley. They got room. All alone. They score.
Yep. First shot, made the save. Rebound came right into the slot. And they had a guy not picked up and put it into the empty net. 2-1 Apple Valley.
And again, Thomas, you know, it just seems this string of games we've been kind of struggling in. We just have not been able to separate ourselves in that scoreboard. We're kind of fighting from behind. We tie it up, we get down a goal. We tie it up, we get down a goal. It's just that we just have not had that ability to get some separation on the scoreboard. Apple Valley now with the puck behind their net. Putting some pressure on now. Here comes Cole Popinski for the Wildcats. So it's center ice. Popinski now. They stay on side. That could have been an offside there, but they didn't call it. Mason now, good job by Mason to get that. And Apple Valley now, they get that high wing and forward again and again. Now be a whistle. But Valley also likes to send players deep. So at 12:05 Thomas to go in period 2, Valley has come out strong and they've kind of get that the shot total creeping up. 13-9 now in favor of Eagan, but again they're up 2-1.
Yeah, they did a nice job killing power play off, and then again get an opportunity and score on it.
And Bergman will bring it on to Meekin. Can't get it right there. And here comes Eagan. Johnny Myers. Myers now with Sherrick. Johnny Myers. He's got some time. Myers score!
Oh, wow.
Beautiful play. Let's see why Johnny Myers. Good play. Boy, he needed that one, Thomas. What a feather there. He kind of comes around the corner, picks that high shelf out. A nice job by Johnny Myers.
And that is just, Jeff, a highlight goal.
That's a highlight reel.
So can't blame the goalie on that one. He kind of got the goalie. He gave him kind of an inside fake.
And that was a heck of a move. He didn't have much room there.
No, he didn't
snuck in, and then it was just a heck of a shot. Not a big window to shoot at.
No, just a great move.
Great play by Johnny Myers.
Again, a big goal, Jeff.
And Meekin does a nice job just dumping in deep.
And let's see if we can take the lead. No.
Back to Burgum. Burgum. Oh, that was a knuckleball. That got on net.
Yeah, this is that point, Jeff, like we talked about. Now, can we get some separation now, right? Let's keep the accelerator down. Let's not just sit back and go, okay, hey, we tied it up. It's been the toughest part in the stretch.
Burgum will chip it in now deep. Back to Sherrick. Got some time. Keegan Johnson. Back to Nick Sherrick now. Nick Sherrick will feather it down low. Johnson now with some time. Oh, no one's home.
Interesting line too, Jeff, right?
Yeah.
He's got Keegan Johnson up on this line.
And here comes Nick Sherrick. He's got some time. He got a break. Back to Myers again. Johnny Myers.
Score! Oh, he buried another one. Top shelf.
Top shelf. Way to go, Johnny.
And again, I think, Jeff, I was just talking about what that whole thing. I think Taylor sensing we need to accelerate.
We need to get some goals.
That's he put
that unit together, that top unit,
and said, "Let's go. Let's keep going."
Nice job by Johnny Myers. Boy, what a couple snipes, Thomas. And I tell you what, that's got to spark the team. You'd think that's going to do it. That's
Those are two
just
beautiful goals. Those are 2 highlight goals.
And again, here's don't take your foot off the gas now. Now you got them running. Let's get this.
Let's keep it going.
Let's roll. And again, you start feeling good about yourself a little bit. You start getting that confidence back. I mean, this team is in desperate need of feeling good about themselves. It's just been one of those things that you just can't get that moxie back. Hopefully that's going to do it.
Icing.
And why that wasn't an icing, I have no idea.
That was 5 feet behind the red line.
And Beneke now. Michael Beneke, that shot's blocked. Gets back to Henry Wright at the points. Looking at the points are open. Can't get it over. Shot. Nice shot by Wright there. Here comes the Eagles. They're really kind of scattered in their own zone. Nice job by Jonah Mickle to keep that puck deep.
You got them on their heels right now, right? You can sense it.
You can sense it big time. Ooh, that was a dangerous. That was a very good play by number 11 for Apple Valley. Boy, he kept that thing out of the net.
Ryan Daggert.
Boy, Daggert that was a good baseball move. I mean, he kind of kept that thing.
As a senior,
he
realized it was going to roll over the net. It's just a matter.
It could have hit the back of the back, bounce in, hit a blade of grass. We talked about that in the net.
Yeah, we got to get the grass off the ice this year. I don't know.
Well, you got that sunshine in the behind.
I know, it's weird.
The side goes nice back there.
Are coming in.
They got the irrigation system turned off, so that's going to help. Puck now behind the net. Eagan now really buzzing, putting some pressure on Apple Valley. It'd be nice to get one more now, kind of really get more separation here for the Cats. And puck behind the net now. Valley putting some pressure, or actually trying to get on the zone. Nice forecheck pressure by Popinski, Reif, and Pearson.
They're going to call a penalty on that.
And they're going to get an elbow up high, and again, you got to be careful. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you got to walk that fine line. And I tell you what, you don't want to give Apple Valley any opportunity to get back in this one.
No.
And unfortunately, now we'll go on the power of the penalty kill.
Again, you love the aggressiveness. Like we said, you want to keep the accelerator down, but they call that a cross check. It was definitely a little high up in the. Now, big kill, Jeff. Shots 18-9 going into this power play. Again, right off the face-off, dangerous shot.
And cleared out now by Eagan. And they'll dump it in. Giving chase now, Burgum. He gets hit hard in the corner. Over the net, now Johnny Myers. Can't get out of the zone all the way. And giving chase now is Meekin. Now Meekin with it. Puts it over to Sherrick. That'll be out of the zone. And tries to get in low. And Matthew Burgum's got time. Matthew Burgum. Over to Johnny Myers. And control now by Apple Valley. In the corner. Now they're going to try to set up. Behind the net. There we go on the corner. Can't get out of the zone. And they're going to set up now, working that box. And job by Bergman. He clears his zone out. Good kill so far by the Wildcats. That was a long kill. They were out there almost the entire 2 minutes.
Yeah, they didn't really get it set up there until that last 30 seconds.
And Valley now with the puck. Nice job by Dolan to step up. Here comes Apple Valley. Teams are now full strength. Good job by the penalty killers by Eagan. Picked off Eagan Johnson. It could be a 2-on-1. And Beneke stays on side. Beneke over!
Scores! Top shelf.
Beautiful! Great job by Keegan Johnson. Set Beneke up beautifully. And that means a lot to Michael. That's a good one for Michael Beneke. Beneke knows all the players on the Valley team, and that's a big goal for the Cats. And again, what a play by Keegan Johnson. He drew the defender over to him, dished that pass off to Beneke, and Beneke buries it. But again, what a play by Keegan Johnson.
just really was patient.
Patient.
Waited and waited and waited, and then as soon as he had the opening, got the pass to him. Well, I think we got a false face-off here. But, Henry's stick went flying up in the air.
I got a little more gauze in that stick there, Henry. Goes to Rife. He loses it now, center ice. And puck is shot down deep in the Apple Valley zone. They'll be in the corner. They'll come out. Pick off now. Oh boy, Rife had Beneke, but just couldn't get it to him. Here comes Apple Valley. Apple Valley, they got some numbers. They got around. Apple Valley all alone. Oh, good save by Toussaint. Another one behind Toussaint. And finally a whistle. Boy, Claire got behind and around Toussaint, and that was a dangerous play, Thomas.
Yeah, it was down there, and he couldn't really cover it up, and it was loose there for a while. So 4-2, Eagan with an explosion of goals here.
And no lead is comfortable, always dangerous. No. So we are just, again, shift by shift, play the game. And Bergen throws it off to Max Meekin. He's got some time. Max Meekin gets over to Sherrick. Can't feather it. And Bergam now. Good physical play there. Over to Johnson. And nice job there by Bergam to deflect that. Johnny Myers. Oh, can't get out of the zone. Oh, there's two players deep. And here comes Matthew Bergam. And nice play. And he's got Mac Meekin breaking. Meekin. Oh, what a play. Meekin, Bergam, and was it Myers? I mean, the three of them are down low. What a play.
Yeah, they had another chance there. But the play started down the other end, Jeff, with Bergam. He had a 2-on-1 down low. He stepped into the middle of that, broke it up, and that's what started the outnumbered attack the other way. So great play by Bergam in the defensive zone.
So again, good pace to the game. Again, Pearson. Oh, Ethan Pearson, good opportunity there at the high slot. Good save. And here comes Valley now. They send their forwards deep and high. So again, they look for that odd man rush. Kept in the zone, Cole Popinski, the senior. Flips it over to William Randall. Randall, nice little dip to Randall. That's going to be Randall, another play. Nice play, pressure now by the Popinski-Pearson line with Henry Rife. So
all lines are buzzing right now.
A little more aggressiveness to it. You can kind of.
It's the confidence.
It's confident, but again, they're not gripping the stick so tight. They're just, again, it's just you take it shift by shift, but they're playing a little bit more relaxed and loose.
Yeah, you actually see some smiles on guys' faces, which we haven't seen.
It's been a while. But again, as we know, and there's going to be a penalty, and we talked about that in Apple Valley, Thomas. It doesn't matter the score of the game. Apple Valley will send their forwards high in the center ice. They will get them out there, and they'll try to sneak one down behind you, and that's what happened there.
Now another big penalty kill with 5:50 to go in the period. And again, watch out for Myers and Sherrick. But they're having a game here. Short-handed, they seem to get a lot of chances.
So we got Sherrick, Myers with Kaluski and Meekin. Again, look at this, Thomas. They got two players deep now on the power play, forcing those defense to back up a little bit.
Well, Sherrick almost caused a big turnover there.
Kaluski now gives it away at the high slot. Boy, that was a high dangerous shot there. Goes way wide. And now Apple Valley now in their own zone. Here they come. They're on the power play. Oh, they kind of missed her by Meekin. It was a good attempt at a block that, but just got over a stick. Goes in the zone now with some control. Apple Valley can't control it now. Here comes the Wildcats. Johnny Myers looking for the Hattie. Oh, I thought he had it. And they got to watch behind him now.
There's only two Eagan guys in the zone. Yeah. So again, we're short-handed, but nice pressure by Myers and Sherrick.
And here comes Apple Valley back now. Bergam giving chase. Matthew Bergam. And tries to clear it, can't get out of the zone. Valley now looking, Apple Valley. Looking out of the corner. Back to behind the net. And the corner still. Valley now looking. Oh, tried to do a back door, couldn't do it. Nice job by the Killers so far. Mason now, Burgum now. In the corner. And they come out. Still looking in the corner. Stepping. And nice block by Matthew Burgum, and here comes Popinski. Over to Eagan. Oh, he's right there! Boy, that was again a dangerous set down there. And
is Apple Valley's getting a penalty here for tripping? Yep. I think that was part of the reason that it didn't materialize. There was a dangerous 2-on-1 down low, but one of our guys went down. I'm assuming it was that trip. So now we go on the power play. And Jeff, wouldn't it be nice to have a little bigger lead?
That would be, you know what, it would be nice. You know what, I'm going to be greedy. I want as many goals as possible because you know what, nothing's safe in this league.
You can be greedy.
Apparently now power play by the Wildcats.
Ooh, Max.
And back to Sherrick now, setting it up. Now we got Sherrick out there with Johnny Myers and Meekin. And Doley now out there. Doley now with Keegan Johnson. Valley now with the puck. They've got some numbers. They're going to clear it all the way down. And Johnny Myers now. Here comes Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers really got some good jumping and skating today, Thomas. Really flying out there. Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers looking for that. Oh, looked like he could have been a little wraparound there, but he kept the puck possession beautifully. Myers now. Myers to Sherrick. They're going to set up the umbrella. To Meekin. Meekin now to Johnson. Try to get that back door. Just couldn't find it. Nice job to keep it in the zone by Johnson, and Minus going to be out of the zone, couldn't keep it in. They're going to regroup now, about a minute to go on the power play, plenty of time. And Max Meekin now. Max Meekin with the puck. Meekin will dump it in, and they give chase. Nice job there by Keegan Johnson. Meekin right there. Dolney can't put it home. Boy, good chances by both Meekin and Dolney. Oh, it looks like the net's off the mooring.
Great chances by both Meekin and Dolney right down
and
low.
Again, you know, set up by Keegan Johnson. Keegan has had a heck of a game setting people up. He's just really done a nice job to get set up Myers. He's set up Beneke. He's really just done a nice job to kind of set the table, if you will.
Yep. Keegan, Sherrick, and Myers are having a great game right now.
And Mason now. Mason to Burgum. Back to Mason. Nice puck movement there. And Burgum keeps it in to Randall. Nice job by William Randall! Oh, we can't feather it. And they're going to clear it all the way down. And Jack Mason now. Jack Mason. And they got some time. Jack Mason. Here comes Henry Reif. Henry Reif. He's got some time and space. Reif now. Reif centers it. And not in the netting.
Apple Valley full strength.
Ooh, that's a dangerous play. And here comes Valley. Picked off. And Valley with the puck of the corner. And they'll get it out of the zone, center ice. Randall now putting pressure on. Nice job by Popinski. They'll feather it in. A little over a minute to go in period 2. And nice job there by Kaluski to block that centering pass. And Valley now with the puck still in Eagan zone. Control it by Kaluski. Finally, nice job by Isaac Kaluski to bring this puck out. Kaluski's got some time. Isaac Kaluski, he just lost a hand at the last second, but picked up by Keegan Johnson. Johnson all over the ice today so far for the Cats. Back to the point, Jonah Mikla. Mikla now looking for a lane. Feathers it down behind Myers, Johnny Myers. Back to Sherrick. Sherrick now, Nick Sherrick looking. Sherrick now looking, gets it to Feather now. Here comes Apple Valley. About 12 seconds to go in the period. Apple Valley, nice job there by Kaluski. Good physical play by Isaac. Centering pass. Oh, it kind of snicked it alone. Boy, good job by Sherrick. Tied his play. We didn't see him coming.
No,
and that'll take care of the second period.
Sherrick made a nice defensive play. That would have been a heartbreaker to give up a goal there.
So what a period, Thomas. We found ourselves, I believe, 1-1 after one? I think it was 1-1 after one, and we find ourselves now up 4-2. And again, we were down 2-1. We were down 2-1 in the second period, and all of a sudden we stormed back, and what an effort by the Wildcats. And really came back hard in this one. 2
big goals by Johnny Myers.
Yeah, so, two beautiful saves. And again, Keegan Johnson, can't say enough about the play he's doing today.
Him, Sherrick. I mean,
that line is really benefiting with each other this game. They got the speed, momentum. They're setting up plays, and that was the spark we needed. And those 2 quick goals really lit some fire into these boys. And hopefully now, Thomas, as we painfully know, the game is far from over. And we don't celebrate anymore until that whistle blows and the horn sounds, and then we can celebrate. But a 4-2 game is anyone's game still.
At this point, yep. So we'll be back after the resurface.
All right, thanks for listening and watching. Again, Jeff Bergerman, Thomas the Big M Manzella. Again, the score so far, 4-2. Wildcats over the Eagles of Apple Valley. And good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Apple Valley Arena here at the home of the Apple Valley Eagles and Eastview Lightning. We are soon to start the third period where Eagan is up 4-2 over Apple Valley, and what a second period it was for the Wildcats. They found themselves down 2-1 early in the second period, and they stormed back, and really the spark of that was Johnny Myers got two beautiful snipe goals. Top shelf gave the Wildcats a 3-2 lead. And then Michael Beneke finishes it off with a beautiful feed from Keegan Johnson, making it 4-2. And that was the spark that we needed. And right now, Eagan finds himself up 4-2, out shooting Apple Valley 23-12. But we have learned throughout the year that really no lead is safe in this conference. Every team is dangerous. Every team can score. So again, 4-2 to start the third period. Draw control by Apple Valley. They're going to come out fierce now. They don't want to have this last game be a loss on senior day. So they're going to be flying out there. And now heavy forecheck pressure applied by Apple Valley. And puck control now by Valley. They'll work hard behind the net. And now Dolney with it. Eli Dolney will flip it now nicely to Johnny Myers. Myers now, nice saucer pass to Sherrick. Touches stick, they'll wave off the icing. And now Sherrick has got Keegan Johnson. Oh, off the side of the net. That was a dangerous one. That was could have been a beautiful opportunity there. Just missed the post by just an inch. And nice job by Johnson to keep it in the zone. Keegan Johnson behind the net now. Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now looking to get it back to Mason. Mason looking for a lane. Oh, that got deflected just wide. Back to the point. Jack Mason will keep it in low. And back is Keegan Johnson. Keegan Johnson now throws it down deep for the Wildcats. Back to Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now. Shot on net. And back to it is Matthew Burgum. Matthew Burgum. Matthew Burgum. The rifle dumping in deep. And giving chases. Henry Reif takes his player down hard. And Meekin, no! Score! Max Meekin! Beautiful job by Meekin. Kind of feathered in, got in low, and Max Meekin buries the top shelf. And it's 5-2. What a goal by Max Meekin. Kind of snuck in there, no one's around. And we find ourselves up 5-2. Good start here to the third period. Valley came back, good pushback. And then Meekin buries it. Off the post! Boy, heavy play by Eagan, really putting some pressure on Apple Valley. Now Valley's going to be kind of thinking twice. Here comes they get numbers for Apple Valley. Shot saved by Toussaint. And here comes Parker Swanson. Parker Swanson's got some time and space. Swanson now. Parker Swanson, the shot's deflected. Goes in the corner now. Pearson now. Giving some forecheck pressure. Here comes Apple Valley. And they'll get it to center ice. They'll chip it in. Nice job there by Kaluski to step up. And Reif gets it to Ethan Pearson. Pearson now gets it back to Kaluski. Back to Pearson. Ooh, that's a giveaway there in the high slot. Valley deflected just wide. Goes in the corner. And a little pressure being applied by Apple Valley now in the Eagan zone. Goes back to Isaac Kaluski. Kaluski now gets it to off the skates of Popinski. He can't do anything with it, so gets hammered back in the zone. Forecheck pressure being applied by Valley, Apple Valley. Now Jonah Mikla, dangerous in front of the net. That could have been a potential there. Mikla now shooting, gets blocked. And puck in the deep corner now. Nice forecheck pressure being applied by Eagan. And here comes Val. Okay, picked up by Popinski. Popinski. And gets back to Max Meekin. Burgum now, Matthew Burgum. Oh, over the net. Dangerous play there. And picked up. Puck in the zone. For check pressure. Picked up by Gibson. That's going to be an icing. So 12:58 to go in period 3. 26-13 shots in favor of Eagan. 5-2. Cats are up. Draw control now. Meakin. Rebound. Here comes Max Meakin now. He'll hammer it back in the zone. And they'll chip it out. Trying to chip it out. Here comes the Eagles. Nice job there by Meakin to keep that zone in. That stays picked up. Here comes Apple Valley. And they'll try to get it down low and deep. Nice job by Colin Meyer. Centering. And puck controlled by Drew Wilson. Wilson now off the back. Apple Valley player now, Max Meakin now, who'll cycle it down to Mason, Jack Mason. And here comes, ooh, that was a dangerous giveaway. And Valley now kind of feather it down low. And Max Meakin now, centering pass. Nice job by Mason to block that. And puck still controlled by Apple Valley, and now it's finally a whistle. 11:59 to go in period 3. All Eagan so far in this third period. Draw control by Mason. Eagan's hammered hard well after the pass. Again, we got the Myers line with Johnson and Sherrick. Shot by Mason. That nice shot. Gets saved there by Lucky. Here comes Apple Valley. They got some numbers. It's a 3-on-2. And nice job there by Doling to force it out wide. Centering pass, no one home. Here comes Keegan Johnson. Johnson's got some time and space as well. Keegan Johnson now with Myers. Mason. Keegan Johnson all alone and had the spacing. Not sure we got maybe net off the mooring, but it goes in the, we got earthquake. We got a lot of banging going on with the audio. Headsets are flying around. We got equipment being damaged. We're going to be okay. Face off just outside of the Apple Valley zone. We've got Beneke line with Parker Swanson and Henry Reif. And now picked up a nice forecheck pressure. Again by Max Meakin. Bergam now. Shot goes wide. Meakin to Reif. Reif's got some time. Henry Reif. Nice feathering pass now to Swanson. Back to Beneke. Beneke now looking. Beneke looking for a lane. Down low to Henry Reif. Nice job by Reif, and here comes Apple Valley. They got a 3-on-2. Apple Valley. And nice play by Bergam to feather it out. Here comes Henry Reif. Henry Reif. He's got some time. Reif. Gets taken out of the corner. And here comes Apple Valley. And shot, and it'll be a save by Toussaint. So nice puck movement by the Wildcats. Nice flow to the game. Again, 10:15 to go, and this one long ways away from being over. Shots on goal, 27-14 in favor of the Cats. 5-2 Eagan on a third period goal by Max Meakin. Puck control now by Eagan. Nice job by Mickler to follow up with that. He'll get out of the zone. Here comes Keegan Johnson again. This Johnson Sherrick and Myers line, all so dangerous. And picked up by Johnny Myers. Apple Valley has no answer for this line so far in this game.
Yeah, they've been buzzing the whole game, Jeff.
And they'll have to touch up, so Eagan didn't want to touch the puck, so they're onside. Here comes Apple Valley. Long pass off the glove of the Apple Valley defender, or forward. Nice job by Jonah Mikla now to take his man out on the corner. Nice physical play by Mikla. And Myers now with his puck in his own, deep in his own corner. He'll try to ring it around the boards, no one home. Nice support there by Kaluski. And puck still controlled by Apple Valley. Now Isaac Kaluski now behind his own net. Isaac's got some time. Isaac Kaluski with the puck. Gets it off to Keegan Johnson. That's in the bench. But nice job by Isaac to get that puck out of the zone and control and avoid that icing.
Yep, avoid the icing, face off in the neutral zone, which is always better than back in our zone.
Draw control now by Eagan, backs to Mason. Mason will feather it now to Pearson, just out of his reach, but nice job by Pearson to really battle hard to kind of get control. But here comes Apple Valley. They got some numbers. Apple Valley. Oh, Valley got through everybody. And nice job. Looked like Kaluski or Dolny came back, and beautiful job by Eli Dolny to kind of help out there and recovered and defended well. That could have been a dangerous spot. And that's going to be just outside the reach again, Thomas, and that'll go all the way down to icing. But again, dangerous play by Valley, and Dolny comes back and recovers well.
Yeah, it would have been just a little bit easier chip out. Would have been put Randall in alone, potentially with a good scoring chance, but instead it's icing.
Draw control now by Eagan. Kaluski gets it to Dolny. Dolny now hustles after it, can't get there in time. And nice chip off now to Kaluski. Isaac Kaluski feathers it just out the reach. They're going to dump it back down in the zone. They're going to be dumping and chasing out, Thomas. Apple Valley will be taking lots of chances, being down 5-2.
Oh, and there's one right there. So, no sooner than you spoke, Jeff.
And again, it's just, you know, one play, one wham-bam play, they get that goal, and again, a 5-3 game. It's a 1 game still. This is a lot of time left on this one. Puck controlled all by Eagan.
And then we ice it, coming right back in our zone.
And here comes Eagan. Nick Sherrick's with the puck. Nick Sherrick. Got to give him some help. And they'll dump it in nicely, get the puck down deep in the zone. Now watch that high breakout. And Meekin now with the puck. They'll dump it in. Giving chase is Matthew Burgum. Goes in the corner. And nice job here by Meekin, took his player out. Here comes Matthew Burgum. He's got some time. Matthew Burgum to Sherrick. Got Burgum breaking. And Meyer now shot. It goes all the way through. And Mason now. And save whistle.
Got a bunch of line changes going on. Smart play by Apple Valley, just put it on the goalie.
Yeah.
They can catch
we had a long change there going off, and we got guys flying around. And
Apple Valley smartly put it on the goaltender.
So 7:13 to go, Thomas, and there's no sense of comfort by any Wildcat fans that this is a done deal. Here comes Cullen Meyer. Cullen Meyer, had that poke check at the last second. Good play by Meyer there. And now puck control by Apple. They're going to dump it in. And Jack Mason will bring the board. Now, no sense of panicking, right, Thomas? We got plenty of time. No sense to just play your game. Plenty of time to have some fun out there. Centering pass. Oh, I was trying to get that short side. And if you're Apple Valley, Thomas, they've got time. We're not talking 2 minutes here. They got 6 minutes. Is a long ways to go.
And if they've been following us at all, they've known we've had a couple of late game collapses. And so 2 goals is...
And again, and a collapse may be a harsher word, but I mean just some unfortunate bounces. It finds themselves in the back of the net.
Yep.
And nice job there by Wilson to get that puck in net. But, again, you just don't want to have yourself in that position again. Just play your game, keep the puck out of your zone, play sound defensive hockey, and you should be fine.
Well, there's so many positive things today that you want to just keep that going, right? Going into the playoffs.
So critical to keep that momentum going to sections. But again, we got to get they got to finish out the game. So shift by shift, make it. It's a simple game. Here comes Apple Valley. Now they're going to send again, Thomas, as they do in the past. They'll send forwards way high out of the zone. They'll have guys trying to get behind the defense. They'll send 2 guys behind the D. So if you're unaware of that, you got to be careful. They could get that odd man rush. So they're going to do a lot of dump and chase. And they're going to do a shift change here, so we got some time. So again, Pezzett gets it off the center ice. And nice job there by Mikla to take out the body. Then Kaluski will dump it in on net. And Ethan Pearson now being chased. Ethan Pearson. And Max Meekin. Nice forecheck pressure by Ethan Pearson. And Max Meekin now. Max Meekin gets it out of the zone. That'll be no icing. The player missed it off the stick. So again, you got to watch players behind. And we got the crew. Here comes Valley. Goes in the corner. Burgum now get that out of the zone, trying to. Picked up by Pearson. And nice job by Meekin to get to that puck. We'll hammer it out of the zone. And Matthew Burgum now after it. Matthew Burgum. And he'll out of the zone, heads up. And it'll be deflected.
5:04 left to go in the period. Looks like the system is okay after falling down the stairs.
And a little bit of a system failure there.
The rink here is not exactly built for video, audio, or anything of that sort. It's funny to see the shows on the ice.
Yeah, it is. Well, the grass grows better there with the sun. Nice job by Jack Mason to get that puck in down low. Again, be smart hockey now. Don't go up in a defensive shell, but still put pressure on. But no need for any unusual chances now. And nice job by Michael Beneke. Nice forecheck pressure shot, save. Good job now by this line. Again, this Beneke line of Swanson and Reif has been a good line today. They've had good puck pressure. That's a good opportunity. Oh, just over the top of the net. Wow. What a save. What a job by Reif. Got that puck on net, and Lucky was lucky there.
He was actually lucky.
That puck
he punched it with his blocker, but it just went over the bar and on top of the net rather than in the net. So, obviously, when they punch with the blocker, it's supposed to go forward, not behind them.
Kind of flopped up high there, absolutely. Draw control now by Eagan. Again, Apple likes to send 2 guys way high out of the zone, so you got to be aware of that. Oh, deflected there. Beneke was right there. And lost that. Here it comes. Oh, nice job by Mason. That was a potential odd man rush there, Thomas. They had guys breaking.
Nice play by Mason. Yep.
And here comes Apple Valley again. The end of the zone. Nice job there by Meekin to break that up. But now again, Apple Valley with some time. The zone! Oh, that was a dangerous play. Boy, got behind Mason. That was a one-time. Nice shot. Rebound.
Nice score. Oh, here we go, Jeff. Wow. We just don't want to make it easy, Jeff, do we?
We don't want to make it easy. And I tell you what, you just can't press the panic button. I mean, you just got to play your game.
We're out playing them, Jeff. I just think, again, it's another test of just the resolve, right?
Draw control by Eagan. Want to get that puck down deep in the zone. And dumped in now by Apple Valley. Flip it out. And Max Meekin's got time. Max Meekin got plenty of time. Back to Johnny Myers. And they're going to send a lot of guys high now. We got get that lot big breakout pass. Got to get that. And here comes Apple Valley. And I'll give you Chase's Bergam. Here comes Eagan. Keegan Johnson. Oh, just off of his stick. Had an on-man rush. And puck down low and deep. Mason now with it. So try to send it out real high. And put it now, Jack May. Here comes Eagan. Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now with the puck. Nick Sherrick. He's got time. Sherrick. Over to Johnson. Oh, it got blocked. Rebound. No one there. Oh, another chance. Great chances by Eagan. Just couldn't bury it. Here comes, nice job there by Jack Mason. Good defensive play. They'll chip it to center ice. And Nick Sherrick got to keep the elbows down. No need for a penalty here. And a little over 2 minutes to go in this one, Tom. This is going to be a very long 2 minutes. Haven't they all been long? 2 minutes has been long. A minute's been long. And they'll try to get it to center ice. They'll wave off the icing. And control now by Randall to Pearson. And they'll get a much needed face off.
2:08 shots, 30-19. You know, Jeff, interesting enough, we've seen a couple players getting really close to some penalties here.
Yeah, and you got to be careful. You just don't want to take
not a good penalty.
And you don't want to leave it up in the referee's hands. If they're forced to make a call, you can't be doing that.
Score!
Big time. That's Ethan Pearson. Big goal by Pearson there. That was a screen goal. He had the puck in the slot. So nice job by Ethan.
And again, Jeff, we've talked about it the other way, but a face-off deep in their zone, right? And win the draw, and their guys kind of stood around. Is that Pearson's first goal? They just grabbed the puck.
I think that's his first goal. And what a time for a first goal. Last game of the season, needed that two-goal cushion.
His first goal, yep. Well, that'll make everybody happy tonight if we win. His drinks will be paid for.
Nice job there by Meekin. He gets hammered hard by Pearson.
I thought he had scored earlier in the year, but I guess not.
No, he did not. He has not. Yeah, that's his first goal.
Why do we have the trainer on the ice? I don't understand. Is there somebody down, Jeff, that I'm missing? Or? Oh, there is. There's somebody down in the corner.
Okay, there he is. I didn't see that.
I didn't even see him either. Right. I'm like, why is the trainer coming on the ice? We're getting a penalty, by the way, too.
Well, was the arm up? I didn't see the arm up.
No, but the door's open and someone's going in. So, again, I didn't even see the guy down, so I don't know what happened. I didn't see an arm in the air. But it looks like who went in? Is that Meekin?
Looks like it was Meekin, yeah.
Again, I didn't see it, Jeff, so I don't know. But 153.
So you know what?
Why not?
Why not? You know what?
Why not?
Why not have it just to be 2-0 and then, you know, I mean, sorry, 2-goal lead and then just kind of coast through and be done?
No, that would be easy.
That'd be easy. And they're going to call a penalty. They're going to call a timeout, Apple Valley. And I don't think the arm didn't go up. I don't know.
I didn't even see the kid go down. So I just, like I said, I saw the trainer come on the ice, and I didn't even see the player still down. So fortunately, it's only 2 minutes, and it's not anything more than that.
But that'll take care of the game.
Yeah,
they'll be shorthanded the whole game.
So decide when they're going to pull a goalie. So they
and again, it's
two-man advantage. What a goal, though! Now, how big is Pearson's goal now?
Pearson's goal is huge, and again, it was right at the slot, at the right place at the right time. Puck just came to him. He kept it low, beautiful shot, screen shot. Goalie had no chance.
Then a big first goal of the year. If we can hang on and win, there will be a celebration tonight on the goal.
And again, it's just you can't say enough about what a win would do to this team right now. They have just struggled to get that win. They've been playing well. They've been out shooting teams and opponents, but they just can't find that W. Again, just to kind of take a little bit of weight off their shoulders and get a victory here. And in sections, who knows? In sections is a whole new season. It starts all over. Then the intensity really picks up.
What's interesting here is with such a big crowd, it's so quiet. It's been quiet all night here.
Well, again, it's the majority is Apple Valley's home rink, but they're kind of in the same boat, Thomas. They haven't had a lot of victories lately. They're kind of holding their breath. So.
All right, so an easy last 2 minutes, shorthanded. When they've pulled their goalie already, so they're going to go right for it.
They're going to go right, and I don't blame them. Why not?
2 goals.
They got a minute 52 to go in the game. You got Mason and Meekin out, Mason and Dolney out, the penalty killers. And again, now Dolney will pick it up, and it gets out of the zone. Nice job there by Eli Dolney. And here comes Apple Valley. Nice job there by Dolney to step up. Great job by Eli Dolney. Don't let him enter the zone.
Sherrick.
Nick Sherrick. Oh, he hit the post. Sherrick hits the post. That would have sealed it. But again, nice job by Nick Sherrick. Get a whistle. Call a whistle. And they take his helmet off, and they don't call a whistle. Or blow the whistle.
Well, you got it now. Helmets.
But, I mean, how much do you have to do? What a job by Nick Sherrick. Defensively, offensively. What a smart play, too. He got knocked down, and he kind of fell in the puck. Why not just lay there? And that's what he did.
That's what he did. Yeah. And now they got to put their goalie back in the net. Yeah. So that did not work out well for Apple Valley. Sherrick putting all his parts back on.
Got to get the saddle back. Get the saddle back in order there. Get the headgear on.
Well, this is a smart play. He's like, hey, I'll lay here. But now they're making him come off, which I don't know why.
I don't know why that would be the case. He wasn't injured. He just was.
Lost his helmet.
They took the helmet. They took the helmet off. He didn't lose it. They ripped it off his head. And here comes Apple Valley. Offside by Stoll. They weren't going to call that. Okay.
Holy! Until the coaches yelled it. He was not going to call that. And that kid was about at the circle.
So again, 1 minute 15 to go in this one, Thomas. Again, 6-4 in favor of Apple Valley.
Yeah, and this is sloppy, but it's good. It's killing a lot of time.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Nice face-off win. Smart. He just won it right back into their zone.
Here comes Apple Valley getting low on time now. And nice job by Eagan.
Sherrick ends it.
We'll take that. That's a biggie.
That'll do it.
And I think, Thomas, we can feel a little more comfortable about this one.
Well, you never know. We might get 2 or 3 more penalties.
Oh, my goodness.
No, that should wrap her up, 7-4. Myers on another assist. I don't know how many points that is for those guys.
Myers, he's had at least 4 points tonight. What a big night for that whole line. Keegan, Johnson, Myers, and Sherrick. What a production they've had tonight. And again, a little hook there. Not going to call that right now. They want to get this thing done.
Popinski's redoing his gear after that hook.
Right. And here comes. Oh, what a shot save by Toussaint. We got around.
Just to get 7 goals, Jeff, I think, just a good feeling there. Putting a lot up on the board. We needed that.
We needed that. I mean, we just is a big win. We needed to get some kind of positivity going into sections.
It's like taking a big weight off almost, right? Off your back.
Nice job there by Johnson. Again, a block again by Keegan. I mean, what hasn't he done tonight?
Yeah.
Assists, blocks, goals. I mean, what a job that line's done. That's been the key tonight, Thomas. That's been the spark we needed. That line got us going. And that'll take care of it, folks, here at Apple Valley. Big, much-needed win here for the Wildcats. And that'll take care of it. So big victory for Eagan. They win this one 7-4 at Apple Valley. That's a sweep, I think, for Apple Valley.
It is. That's both games.
And
it's always
now
tough coming into somebody's building on senior night. and taking a victory. But
so again, now very interesting will be the section meetings tomorrow for 3AA, and then we'll find out on Sunday where the team falls. If they will be lucky enough to get a home game, which I have heard that there could be.
Could be. It looks like It looks like it's gonna be Burnsville one way or another.
It'll be Burnsville either at home or at their rink.
Yeah, that's the way it looks like it's gonna shake out.
On a tailspin. I mean, they just hadn't won a game in quite a long time. Had that Shakopee game timeouts. They're up 3-1, and I gave up 2 quick goals, and that was a 3-3 tie. And this is very, very important for this team, Thomas, mentally, to get a victory today. Now they can kind of feel a little bit. So now we got section. Now it makes tomorrow a little better. Now it makes Monday a little better. Now we got that. So that's very, very positive for the Wildcats.
No, it's positive. Everything's positive here. Again, Jeff, the only thing, the gate down 2-1, right? They fought through that. It's a confidence builder. And
again, what hats off to the coaching staff. What they did,
they changed lines.
They said we're going to go with that Myers line. With Keegan and Spark we needed. We had 2 quick goals, and that turned the whole game. That turned the game right then.
Yeah.
And we never looked back.
So now the question is, do you start with that? It's going to be a big decision for the coaching staff now.
Right.
Line or.
Well, I think what's going to happen is that I think they won't do that. I think they'll formation to see how the game goes, and if they see that we're not generating much offensive activity, they can switch it up.
Well, and the thing there is it's not just the pressure on that line, because then if you put that there, you're kind of loading up your offense on one line. It's up there the other 2 lines now to going back. So
here at Apple Valley, Eagan 7, Apple Valley 4. Great victory for the Wildcats. Jeff Bird of Section 3AA seedings tomorrow. They'll make the announcement. And our first section game will either be at Eagan or somewhere else on Thursday.
Thursday night for sure.
And then again, at the Thursday game, the victors of Thursday will play on Saturday